Welcome back to the next CloudFrontDesk tutorial. We will learn about how to do an audit. There are two, namely night audit and income audit. What we learned in our video this time is how we do a night audit from the dashboard. Explain about this audit. What we need to explain here is that this night audit, as the name suggests, is night, i.e., an audit at night. So it is the preparation of a report to close the books carried out by the night shift, night cashier shift, or night receptionist to cut the amount of income what we got today throughout last morning, last night until this afternoon until tonight. So how much income during the last 24 hours was reported on this night audit. So this report was done at midnight, maybe before 12:00 or after the first 12:00 in the night audit. There are 4 columns that you should know about. Expected arrival at the time of the mall. Is there anyone who still hasn't checked in from the list of bookings that we have? Then the second is expected departure. Is there anyone who still hasn't checked out tonight? So they should have checked out, but haven't checked out. Then there is a daily rate count sheet. This is the list how many guests are staying tonight. How many of each of the rooms staying tonight are billed per room, meaning that yesterday's bill has been prepared by the morning reception and we are tasked with entering this bill into each of the guest bills for guests staying the night. This is. Then today's transaction is a recap of our income for the last 24 hours. All cash income and room income and so on are all recapitulated in today's transaction. Well, we learn the first expected arrival. Okay, expected arrival, as I explained earlier, that is the guest list that has not arrived tonight. Check-in should have been checked in. If it's the 25th, it's listed are these 4 people should have checked in on the 25th, which means that we want to do this night audit, but these 4 people haven't checked in. How to change the check-in date to the next day after 12:00, for example. It means that later we can continue to do a night audit, but these 4 people are recognized as checking in tomorrow. So we make changes to the check-in of each guest who was supposed to check in earlier, but because it was late until nightfall, then we change it to tomorrow because we need to want to do an audit. Okay, from these 4 we want to change by arrival. We just edit here on behalf of Lisa. We change the check-in to tomorrow. Okay, save Lisa's name. It's gone from here. Only 3 edit again, changed to tomorrow. Also save. Okay, only 2 edits. We change it. We save it like that. Now, if for example, on behalf of Fukari, this has been called, please wait for it to come. So, we have to wait before doing an audit so that the data is valid. Only because if there is no call, there is no confirmation. We have changed that. More than 4, for example a lot, yes, you have to confirm that to the receptionist. We print it first to make sure who should be waiting for which one changes to tomorrow. Okay, that's an expected arrival. Then second expected departure is the opposite of expected arrival. Someone was supposed to come. This one should already checked out until tonight. Haven't checked out yet. It should have checked out. Meaning, there is a possibility that he has extended an extend, or, for example, it is confirmed that he still hasn't checked out. Then we wait and we charge day use, for example. But if for example he extends, then we change it to extend. Edit extend changes to ADI. On the 26th, the submission has been completed. We change the only expected departure. Edit. We extend it. Also extend the change to 26. Submit. Okay, like this, the expected arrival is finished, the expected departure is complete. You have to 0 all positions because if you are not 0, you can't post because he is still there. Expected arrival or expected departure is still hanging. Okay, the daily room count sheet is a guest list. The prices for each guest's room are all. This must be checked. Is it correct? Because soon we want to add it to the guest bill to become room income. The next day on this list is the room income for tomorrow, not today, because today is the last night's room income last night. While this is income for tomorrow's income, so tonight's stay becomes tomorrow's income, and the bill for each room is the first part of the room. The next one is another bill, so at night 12.00 the first bill for each room is the room listed here. Actually we should print it like this. We click print, then a list of those rooms will appear which are correct and which are not. So this should be printed to be approved. This is correct, each of these rooms is like that. Okay, we'll come back after it's finished. If for example something isn't right, then we have to fix it first. Click this setup rate. For example, it's not this, so we reset it first. We enter the correct one. For example, it should be 600, yes, we throw it away first, we throw it away, okay, put it back in 600, for example, superior, not this, but 600, for example, so, okay, now it's like this from 500 to 600. Okay, if we look again, the daily rate count sheet has changed in the name of Suga, 600 like this. Hi. After this it's true, we print everything, then we save it to be the next report. The last is today's transaction. This is the income from all the cashiers today, so there's revenue. This is how much money the guest ledger movement. This is the money we got tonight. Tonight the total that we want to submit tomorrow to the accounting department is a certain amount now, so this has to be printed to see how much the income we get is money income and other income, what we get today from all cashiers starting from shift 1, 2 and 3 cashiers, the total is here. As for the cashier reports per cashier, the cashiers will print out each cashier himself, so it's like that now. This is today's transaction. It is printed and then submitted to the accounting department. Okay. After everything is correct, if, for example, something is wrong, it must be corrected, and so on, because this must be true. How much money, what is the rate, and for some this is the room rate last night, not tonight. Yes, if the one tonight still hasn't arrived, yes, this is the one last night, then it's probably already checked out, so last night it was explained that it became income tonight, so last night there was a night audit, the report is now tonight. Okay, after all this is correct, the previous preview is today, today's post, we will post it immediately after all posting rates to guest bill and close the day. Okay, hi, okay, let's wait for this process. He transfers data from it, current, to history, from active to history, then each room was charged according to the price of the room. Posting was successful. Okay, well then after we finish posting, the position will be like this. Now this is the result. This is just this room, which will be posted tonight. It will be like this tonight. It's finished. This will be the first bill for tonight. What's next is what's next in the afternoon, tonight until tonight. It's still the same as this. Where did you get it from?
Earlier, what we have prepared earlier to enter each room. Now, this was the 25th, right? For example, room 104 is 500,106,600, right? This is room 105, 600. Now, we can see what we just did earlier after we did the night audit. So, if we look at the guest cashier, the sample folio was in the name of Suga Bill. This just came in on the 25th on behalf of Lisa, who posted the night audit for the price of 600, so this is added 600 to this. This is what we just did last night. All we did was add bill from each room, everything. So if we move to something else, everything that we have prepared, the daily rate count sheet earlier is automatic, the last one is standard auto, which is on the 25th, so everything is automatically entered into their respective bills. Later on at checkout you can watch the video checkout, so that at this time the balance is all there because it has been charged by the night audit earlier like this. The bill just appeared in Jenna's name YA. If we look at Jenna, now this is the daily rate. The daily rate count sheet is 700 at the time of the night audit. It is immediately added to the balance this is the bill that hangs. If we look at Zena, the bill is the one last night, it was around 700, like that. Stay later. If you check out, it means he has to pay at a time, like this, select payment or use cash. For example, a number of 700 like that, I saw in the checkout section. Look at the checkout section. I didn't do this if, for example, in the morning, then this had to be paid, in the morning or in the afternoon. Jenna checks out, then cash payment is okay, then this becomes 0 after the bill last night 700 in the morning or in the afternoon paid 700 by cash payment, then it becomes 0, then Jenna checkouts. So I come back here. I just check out. Jenna checkout, finished last night at the charge for the room in the afternoon is paid in cash, like that. Okay, so about the night audit, it will be repeated every night at night. Later in the day I did another night audit last night, besides that it also produced results here. Now, we just made what is the name of the last night audit process, like that, we will see in the income audit. Later we will learn about it in the income audit video, so the video about the night audit. Hopefully it can be useful. Thank you.